Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Might be cold outside, but I've got a hot disc to try out. The 2024 Captains Raptor. Let's go test it out. All right guys, got this cool Captains Raptor 2024. It's got the Z Flex and I believe it's the confetti jawbreaker plastic. I don't know, this thing looks sick though. I'm a big fan of really cool designs and cool looking discs. This one definitely checks the cool looking disc box in my book. I mean, you can't really find other discs that look like this. Super cool, super unique. All right, if you don't know, Captains Raptors, the numbers are 9314. All right, so that means this thing should be super beefcake, overstable. We're gonna go test it out. It's about 26 degrees out, so this might fly a little different than when it's warm, but we gotta test this out. Let's go. All right, even though it's 26 out, this disc still feels nice and flexible. It's got great grip. We got a nice 230-foot shot here to get me warmed up. Oh, there we go. Come on, flare skip, get in there. Oh, got a wicked anti-skip there, but I'm in circle. So I've previously tested out the 22 Captains Raptor and the 23 Captains Raptor. I'll put a link up here if you want to go check those out. But basically, to sum it up, the 22 was very overstable. The 23 was slightly less stable. Let's see if that pattern continues. It would be great to have a nice overstable disc that you could still work on different lines other than just super beefcake lines. Also brought along with me the 22 Sexton Firebird and the Glow Discmania FD3. Might test these out along with the Captains Raptor 2, just to get a little basis of how this thing flies. Okay, got another 230-foot shot, but this one goes to the left. So we're gonna do a little backhand action with this one. I'm gonna try to lay it out nice and flat. This thing with the 1-4 turn and fade should hook up nice and quick. I shouldn't have to put any hyzer on it at all. Yep, nice and flat. Wow. Okay, that did what a 1-4 should do. One thing I gotta say is I'm really digging this Jawbreaker Z Flex plastic. With it being 26 degrees out here and the fact that it's still pliable and soft and I'm getting good grip with my hands even though they're nice and frozen, I'm digging this plastic. Man, check out what this thing looks like. It's just pretty. There you see the nice profile of it. Let's compare it to my 2022 Firebird. I mean, definitely not exactly, but very close to each other. So let's do a little head-to-head action on this next hole. Those of you who follow Uli, you're gonna recognize this hole. He's done several YouTube videos out here. This has basically got like a 5-foot gap right off the tee. These discs are super overstable. I don't see myself doing a forehand because it's just gonna dump over there to the right, but we can try doing a backhand. I'm gonna try to lay it on a nice little anhyzer line. It should flatten out and then have enough to come back. All right guys, as always, if you're looking for discs like this, head on over to Disc Golf Deals USA. Great customer service. You guys can use my code and save some money too. All right, the wind got under it a little bit. All right, let's compare that to the 2022 Sexton Firebird. Man, I gotta say, when the temperature is like above 50, this feels super flexy and almost rubbery. In this weather, I mean, it feels super stiff. A little lower action there, okay. This hole is 290 feet basically. I don't see myself getting there with the sidearm, especially overstable ones like this. I just don't have the forehand arm speed to be able to do that, but we'll see how close we can get. I basically like this hole because it's a decent tunnel. It's wide enough that I can work a flex line. So that's what we're gonna do here. I'm gonna do an anhyzer. We're gonna try to see how these compare on a flex line. Yes. Oh, I think I went past the basket. Huh. How did that happen? 22 Sexton Firebird. Yeah, that right there. It's just 2 holes in a row. Doesn't have the stability like that Captains Raptor. All right, so this FD3 Color Glow is definitely very beefy. Let's try an aggressive anhyzer line, kind of like the Captains Raptor. See what happens. Yeah, that thing is just way beefier. All right, so definitely the Captains Raptor is somewhere right between those two, the Sexton Firebird 22 version and this latest FD3, which I kind of like. All right, actually super impressed with that shot that I had on this hole. I mean, 290 basically, sidearm flex. It's got to be a pretty decent disc for me to get that far, but I got to say that flex line felt very comfortable to throw it on, and got great glide, good distance. I know Uli likes to use these on some nice Anheuser lines and get some flex stuff through the woods too. So it kind of makes sense. So the FD3 wasn't as bad as I thought. Basically left me with about a 45 footer, but I mean, check out the Captains Raptor here. Basically got a 12 footer. Still super impressed with that. We got some warmer weather coming later in the week, 50s and 60s. So I can't wait to take this out and see how the plastic behaves when it's a little bit warmer outside. I don't know if this is gonna be the disc to make my bag. I'd like to try it out when it's a little warmer, but so far I'm really kind of digging the way that this feels and the lines I can put it on. All right, we're gonna do one more hole. My fingers are getting numb. So we got about 180 out here. Nice little hyzer sidearm line. That should be perfect for this thing. Yes, ace run line. Okay, I think we're close. With as cold as it is, I'm still super impressed with the way that this thing has performed. Definitely gonna go shoot a video later this week when it warms up, so stay tuned for that. If you guys are looking for a disc like this, I know they're going quick. Disc Golf Deals USA has got some on there, and nice thing about Disc Golf Deals is you guys can pick out the exact disc you want. So you can go on there, select the color, the weight and everything, and you know you're gonna get the disc you want. So I definitely went way deeper than I should have on this hole. Man, blasted at least about 50 feet past this hole. But that just kind of shows me that even though this thing is overstable, it does get some decent distance, a lot easier than some of the other overstable ones I've tried out, like that FD3, even the Sexton Firebird too. Oh! So when it comes down to it, really love the feel of the Z Flex Jawbreaker plastic. Feels great, even in the sun, now that it's warming up a little bit. Feel like the grip's just gonna get even better, and that maybe this thing will fly a little bit straighter once it's not 30 degrees out. You guys gotta check these out. I know they're going quick. If nothing else, this is such a great little wall hanger. Check out how beautiful that thing is. This is just a great way to support Uli, one of our favorite disc golfers out there. So if you guys wanna get one, you guys know where to go. Disc Golf Deals USA. All right, until next time, peace out.